especially when I shift the camera to hold the resolution. Yeah. Okay, now I just want to what kind of a pen.
Do you want me to pen and you look at it?
I can see from here, Jeff. Basically, what it is, we have a strobe effect, so I need to stay wide a little bit.
You need to what?
A bit, because watch what happens if I go to pan out quickly. There's a slight delay, but
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So if I do a pan,
that won't affect your recording onto for the DVD.
No, it won't.
So yeah.
No, it won't.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
No, that's only here, but that'll be okay for the oil. I don't know why it's doing that, but
It's right.
Does that push out the audio as well? It's too much pushing out the audio as well.
It should be, yeah. We need to check that.
I'll log in there now. You just go. Once we hook up the mic. We should be. I think we can actually do that, John. Share to Facebook. I think we can push out the. Two ones and diamonds.
One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. One. 112.
Oh no, it's only half time.
112. 112. 112.
Your power bank, Jeffrey. It's no fucking problem. No, I told you to your phone. No, Mike. I will not get for the team list. What app did you use to send it? Okay. Okay, do. I'll run down to you if I need to, like. Okay. Good man. Cheers. I have that HD feed since the Facebook page now, so I think. Can I send me that photograph? I hope you know sometimes they send the photograph. You have to get a password and all this shit together.
I can go get it Wednesday. What isn't that?
He's down below there. Fucking around. He didn't fully. I'll give it. No, he didn't. Messenger, which is a fucking smear.
I use enough with you.
I think it's close. No, we're going to.
You want some bell or anything? You want some bell on here? Marky, can you
and the shoulder massage. Where's Match not on when she was sexually down?
I hope like what that.
Hey.
Say that a bit louder. Calling Catherine.
Go out there and check there now. Go on the Facebook. You need to be on the Facebook now. Oh, I have it now. Yeah, I got it. I got that. That's unbelievable. I had used the preview, and I can see like half the names.
Go on,
Here, Joe. Jesus Christ, 46. The bollocks, no, I don't have any numbers for them. Like, when your man is fucking below there, like, if he'd WhatsApped it to me, if he'd WhatsApped the difference, like, WhatsApp, then you just get it. Like, it just fucking works, like. I have it there now. I had a good copy.
Well, this is up to you now. Do you think you can get to YouTube? Like, you put on the chat on YouTube there somewhere now. This is not Rockchapel G now. This is on the live feed. And you put on the. Right?
I just tried opening it here now.
This page.
Got it.
Okay. Like it is, you know, I was starting to go up. See on YouTube now. That's in the Facebook page. Yeah, we're good on YouTube, like. YouTube is working perfectly, anyway.
One, two.
Yeah, that's working anyway.
1, 2. Leave it there a second. 1, 2. Make sure.
Just try it
One.
in there, Mike.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can hear it? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, are we good?
Yep.
No, do you have a repeat there, Brendan? Is there a loop? The volume, sound. Yeah. So it's not. How you doing, lads?
Yeah. Do we know if it's on the Facebook page? No, but you go to the link.
Yeah, the video is.
Yeah.
You don't know how to set up, yeah? Is that Jamie pulled back? I couldn't tell here. You're back with it. Yeah.
That should fit.
Yeah.
It should fit.
You read out the option there, so in their positions roughly, and I'll check this up. What's that? Is it okay? I am used to it, yeah. So the referee here this evening anyway is Cathal O'Murraku from Carricktool. There's no scoreboard here. Now someone keep the time there as well, so yeah. Originally a Dingle man. Conditions are not too bad here. Not much of a breeze. Tiny bit of a breeze. Worth worrying about is Rockchapel now. That's definitely. And that's Jack Curtin, Rockchapel. First into the attack. William Murphy coming back into the team after being left out the last day. Sends a good ball in there. That ball is going over there to Kevin Collins, the veteran Kevin at this stage. Back out to Jack Curtin. The Knockafortic man gets the first shot in there, and that's the first wide of the day. Rockchapel will be happy enough though. At least they won the throw-in and they got an attack up there because they were very slow to settle in their first outing. That was better. Great kick out there by Stephen O'Neill, but Conor Keppel gets a hand and it's Hicks again. Just bursting past Keelan O'Rourke there. Rockchapel, Kevin Collins just being patient there. There was a good win there by James Forrest. And it's Hicks cutting through again. Hicks drawing another foul, and that's Cathal O'Murraku moving the ball forward there again. There must have been a word or something said to him there. So Jack Curtin, the student, taking this off the hand as usual. And that's a good score by Jack, and Rockchapel are on their way. So, Stephen O'Neill. The last time Rockchapel played Kinsale, I think it was in Ahabulla. It was a cracker. Came right down to the wire. Tony Collins made a last-minute save and went out for 45 to win the game for Rockchapel. Ball is being worked out short there. That was David Coughlin. A little bit misty and conditions are a little bit slippy. Now McCarthy there, but not the greatest of passes, but he does get away with it. Kinsale working that ball down the right. And David Coughlin again. That was a full forward there, Garrod Finn, and that's a bad miss by Garrod there now. He'll be disappointed with that. Possibly a goal chance on there because I think it might have been Shane Curtin, but somebody slipped inside there. No, it wasn't Shane. It was possibly Niall Callahan slipped there, and if he had kept going, it was maybe a goal chance. Seamus Hickey. Strange to see Seamus getting so much ball early in a game. Seamus does well there. Works that ball to William. William likes to run at a defence. Picks out Kevin Collins there with a great ball. Kevin on the right leg. Pops it back to John Welsh. John back to Kevin. Kevin with a dummy. Turns onto the left there. Wins the rebound back to John Welsh. John. And John. But that's a 45. He'll be a little bit disappointed. It was a half decent chance, but Rockchapel will be happy with the way they've settled here. Now Conor Murphy in the last game was taken. The goalkeeper was coming up against Drumtariff there. Hit a few 45s, and Conor is making the long journey up again. His father Denjo was a goalkeeper from Rockchapel back in the 70s, and Conor is keeping up the family tradition. Kinsale's fullback the last time Rockchapel played them was Chucky. Gave an exhibition of football that night on the Hicks, and I was inquiring about him that he's in America these times. Chucky, if you're out there, you're remembered around Rockchapel. Now Kinsale coming away with the ball. That's good interplay there out of the backs. I think that's Keelan O'Rourke. Kinsale there, just being patient there now and trying to build it from the back. Niall McCarthy, but Niall will be disappointed with that. Great work there by Conor Keppel. James Forrest just putting in his shoulder there, but I suppose you could argue that the man was going down on the ball, all right. So Kinsale boys are not one bit happy with that out on the sideline. Big shout out there to our sponsor for this match here tonight, Johnny Stack Motors, or Johnny Purdy, the Prince of Corner Forwards. If anyone needs to buy a people carrier or anything like that, or a car there, don't forget our former Rockchapel player back on the banks of the field there by Mount Collins River, or by the river field in Mount Collins. So Johnny Stack again, our sponsor here for tonight. So just trying to see. I think that might be Niall McCarthy this down. Conor Lane this down. That's the fullback, number 3, not the referee. No, there's a good few around Milleen that wouldn't mind seeing the other Conor Lane penned out. James Forrest there, yeah, just met him there, but I didn't think there was any, real intent on it, but just whatever way he caught him, he seems to have winded him anyway. Rockchapel with a very young forward line here tonight, well, with the exception of Kevin, I suppose. John Welch and Michael McAuliffe there, and Jack Curtin, all just college students. So Conor Lane is sitting up here now and looking a bit better. 5.5 minutes gone here. So we can hear the referee there just saying no malice, just one of these things. Niall McCarthy making a good run there, looking for the ball, but just being tracked there by Michael McAuliffe. Great run by Niall. Mike Mack gets a great hand in there. Cummerman. And that's John Welch bursting through the centre. Seamus Hickey. Seamus is absolutely relishing this midfield role. I suppose he's got a bit more space. Great 1-2 by Jack Curtin. Hicks bearing down on goal. And Hicks, for a second there, we thought he was going to have a cut at the 3-pointer, but Hicks takes the safe option, fisting it over the bar. 6.5 minutes, 2 points to no score. Stephen O'Neill goes long this time. Hicks underneath it, jostling for possession with Brian Coughlin. He was just back from America the last time I think the Rockchapel played Kinsale. Joe Sullivan to William. These boys were hurling last weekend from Wheeling. Could have been a late tackle, but the referee leaves it go. James Forrest working hard inside, but advantage is being signalled there. Yeah, referee signalling the advantage. So Kinsale working it out. Niall Mack looking around him there. Ryan O'Neill was up the wing there.
Slow him down, Kev. Slow him down.
That's Donegal Mahoney. They're throwing it around there to Keelan O'Rourke. So patient build up here. But it's not a great evening for too much of a patient build-up. Oh, great toe in there again by Conor Keppel. He likes to disrupt and be a nuisance, and he's good at it. William breaking through, pops John Welch in through inside. John gives it back to William, bearing down on goal. What's he going to do? Oh, he went for the green one and just right and wide. Unlucky by William. Great move. William had 3 parts playing that movement, starting it off in the middle of the field and interchange with John Welch, but unfortunately for him, it's just went wide. Pushing the back there. So Niall Mack interchanging there with Brian Coughlin and Kinsale. Haven't had only one attack up in the forward line yet. There's 8 minutes gone and their forwards are really being starved of possession. That's Donegal Mahoney there. O'Rourke. Very, very slow build up. Great ball in there though. That's Garrod Finn there. But Rockchapel have bodies back now, and Kinsale are still a long ways out with their defences set. Oh, great run being made there by Wayne O'Regan, the cornerback. The shot went in there by Keelan O'Rourke, but it's not a great shot. Shane Curtin waiting there, but that was disappointing. It was a wide there by Harry Sheehan, I think, that had the shot in the end. And that's a disappointing wide for Kinsale, their second wide. So yeah, Rockchapel will be quite pleased. Jerry Casey, the manager, former star player with Rockchapel and Duhallow and Cork Junior All-Ireland winner. Conor Murphy goes long with the kick out there, but that's a great take there by Brian Coughlin. Chips it in there to Timmy Broderick. Dangerous ball popped in there by Harry Sheehan. But they just built that and turned it over to Rockchapel's John Welsh. Nice dummy by John. Clearly the jersey being pulled there. Keelan O'Rourke, clever play by Keelan there because he slowed down the Rockchapel attack there because they were breaking at a bit of speed and there was lots of room up the field. So John Welsh now looking. William Murphy getting a lot of ball here tonight. Very influential in the early part of this game. Drills it in there. It's Michael Mack, and Mike puts down the head and turns on the afterburners. Great burst of pace there by yes, and he got it over the bar. I thought it was going to drop into the net there, but that's a super score by Mike Mack. So 3 points after 11 minutes, 3 points here to Rockchapel. Kinsale just very slow, very ponderous in their build up there, and on these greasy conditions, Rockchapel are being a lot more direct, and they're reaping the benefits of it so far anyway. Restarted by Stephen O'Neill there. Keppel, well done by Conor Keppel there. Got a fist. There's Shane Curtin. Shane looking for someone to give it to. Goes short to William again. How many? Must be 6 or 7 possessions already, and we're only at early stages of this game. Pops it to Joe Sullivan. Joe bursting onto it. Who's with him? Joe slightly panicked there, but got away with it. John Welsh winning the breaking ball to Jack Curtin. But again, there you can see that slippery ball. So Jack to William. William, a nightmare to mark at centre forward because he won't stay at centre forward. Great ball back from Shane Curtin there. William cutting through the centre again. Great sidestep. And this time William with the fist over the bar. Rockchapel are absolutely cutting them apart. Every time they run at them, they're tearing them asunder. But it's Rockchapel very pleased with that start anyway. 4 points to no score on the board, and looking very comfortable and really tearing this defence asunder so far. Kinsale are going to be a bit concerned with how easily they're being opened. That's full back there was Conor Lane. That was intercepted, and it's Conor Lane. Or interception was on Conor Lane, and that's Mike Mack cutting through again. Jack Curtin, great ball into him. The Kinsale backs were saying that was wide, but the umpires liked it, and that's a second point there for Michael McAuliffe. $11 minutes gone. And I think that's number 9 there, which is David Coughlin, that's just down there, but he might be just slowing the pace of the game down there because he's an experienced player there now. Kinsale maybe just need a quick interruption in the flow of the game there because it's definitely going against them at the moment. Full attendance here tonight, 199, I think. So yeah, just capacity crowd here really. Kinsale just picking up a couple of knocks there now, and they haven't really settled into the game at all, which is strange really. Coughlin's back on his feet anyway, and we're ready to go again. So Stephen O'Neill
Get in front of him, Johnny. Get in front of him.
goes long again. Hicks is under it, but oh yeah, that was well taken there now by Brian Coughlin. Keelan O'Rourke looking to press forward there. All the Rockchapel half forward there now, just dropping back, every one of them in a jog back, and they're taking up their positions across the half back line there now. Ball drilled in there now. Joe Sullivan is attacking this ball. Oh, well read there by Shane Curtin. Just stay down and watch the break. John Welsh played corner forward from Wheeling in the hurling there. Looks to be moving well there tonight. So Kevin Collins played enough football in the centre back position. He won't panic getting the ball there. William, Joe's with him. William steps inside. Oh, he's having a great game, William is tonight. He covered every blade of grass from Wheeling last Sunday as well. He was a superb performance, even though it was not a great result. Jack Curtin, the Knockfortig man, looking up. Mike Mack is the only one inside. Rockchapel are going to slow it down a bit here now and hold the ball, because all their forwards had got back defending, and it's just giving them a chance to get forward, which is good play. William, oh, great ball again inside. That's Mike Mack again, I think. Oh, but the referee is signalling a foot block there. I think he was signalling a foot blocker for a free in, maybe. But Rockchapel had the ball in the net from the rebound. But to be fair, the referee did blow the whistle, all right. So 15 minutes gone, 5 points to no score, and Jack Curtin standing over this. And that is Jack's. So 6 points to no score registered for Kinsale yet. Kinsale supporters definitely going to be a bit concerned about this slow start. So Stephen O'Neill going long and out the right, but he's after finding William with this one, and William takes the mark. Oh, chips a nice ball to Hicks. Hicks gets rid of that ball fast, and it's James Forrest. Oh, that's a super kick by James Forrest. And over the bar. Outstanding. He'll be pleased with that. Water break being called there. So that's a very surprising start, I suppose. I don't think anyone was expecting Rockchapel to hit the ground running there. And just a quick run through the scores there. So for Rockchapel, Seamus Hickey has 1 point, and William has a point. Jack Curtin has 2 frees. Michael McAuliffe with 2 points, and James Forrest with an absolute dinger of a point there. So that's 7 points for Rockchapel. Joe Cahill, what are your take there, Joe, on that so far?
Yeah, a lot better today, a lot better start today, Jeffrey, than last week for Rockchapel anyway. I think unlike last week, we hoped the water break wouldn't have come at this point. I think Kinsale will welcome this water break this week. I think our attack are working much better. There's a lot of movement there. Mike Mack is doing very well there, a lot of movement in him. And they seem to be slowing them up enough in the forwards to give our backs a bit of time to put them under pressure in the forwards, they're forwards. So good start from Rockchapel.
Yeah, you could see there when Rockchapel turned over the ball there, Jack and William and John Welch and Kevin, the 4 of them just retreating, sprinting back to the half back line, and we'll say when they counter-attacked it, and they were cute enough to kind of hold it up and give themselves, because Michael McAuliffe was inside all on his own, and there's no point kicking the ball in there. So it's clever play out of it.
Yeah, good understanding. Like there was one particular passage of play here where Kinsale were passing the ball back and forward for 2 or 3 minutes, and they eventually turned them over, which is good patience from Rockchapel rather than just diving in for tackles.
Yeah. If you were the Kinsale manager, what would you be telling them to do there?
I think they're playing a man out in the middle of the field, and probably it's not working that well for them. We seem to have an extra man around the middle of the field at the moment, so maybe go back to standard 15 for a while. Might see if it will open up things around the middle for them a bit.
They seem to be. They're very slow. They're very slow about getting the ball into the forwards.
Yeah. It seems to be. They seem to have this tactic of holding up a bit too much, maybe.
And to be fun to step inside is Seamus Hickey and William, and they're getting past their men and creating overlaps then for the rest of the players.
Williams having a very good game. He's very elusive. He's very quick feet. And very good to get in behind as well. So he's been playing very well.
Yeah, if you're a holding centre back, like he's not going to stay beside you, So all of a sudden, like you're just standing there unless
I think we have been open at the back a couple of times. You can say missed 2 easy chances, like, so they could have 2-3 points on the board, but just missed them.
Yeah, and a possible half a goal chance as well. But yeah, Jerry Casey will be happy with his start anyway. Johnny Stack, we don't know if Johnny is here or is he watching it, our sponsor. Jim Hickey is telling me he's here. All right, Pat O'Donnell, Seamus Wright, Dan Joandia, Bill Loughlin. There's plenty of the hardcore supporters up along there. So Stephen O'Neill restarts, going long out the middle again. Kinsale sideline there calling for a free. Shane Curtin. Shane had the ball, but Kinsale with a 2-man full forward line. Rockchapel with the Callahans, Niall and Eamon. They're trusting the two of them, and Shane is pushing off out the field, following his man. It's working well for the Rock at the moment. Shane is picking up a nice bit of loose ball now. Pops that one to John Welch, to Joe Sull, to William. William does superbly well again there, but harsh enough there now, but going in there down the left, to his left leg there, pops it back. That's Keelan O'Rourke drilling that ball in there. That was David. But again, Rockchapel now have all dropped back. Only 2 Rockchapel players inside their own half of the field. In fact, there's only 2 Rockchapel players outside their own 45. High tackle there, yeah. Don't think there was any great maliciousness in it by Dinjo, but he did kind of clothesline. The Kinsale forward. All right, so that's a free in. He's about, I suppose he's 30 yards out, maybe 35. Being taken here by Garrod Finn. So they're looking for their opening score here. How do we unlock that phone? And that's Garrod Finn there with the first score anyway. So it's after 17 minutes of the game. So Kinsale will be happy to have the pressure off anyway and have 1 score on the board. Dinjo Callahan running on to this, pops it to Hickey. So Hickey pops it to William. William getting away from his man again. Oh, lovely dummy there. Oh no, that's disappointing for Rockchapel there now. Williams, a beautiful dummy there. He was looking right and popped it left, and I think he probably even surprised Michael McAuliffe. And I tell Mike was just startled there. It was such a good dummy. His father was known to use that dummy with the kickouts as well. He'd be looking left and send the ball out right. The Rock boys knew it. We were expecting it. Great ball, super kick out there to Keelan O'Rourke. So Keelan not delaying there with the restarting of the game. Way out the field there is Sean O'Brien popping up there. Oh, that was a big hit there, though. Big hit there on Joe Sullivan by David Coughlin, I think. And Joe has gone down holding his face there. Referee just throwing it down there. Again, it's one of those nights. Paddy Murphy in there just to see how he is, but it's just one of those nights. It's a bit slippy and these collisions can happen. Shane Curtin out here now on the way out on the wing there. He's following Cullum Donlan, but just all over the place. Kinsale forwards are just trying to shift the Rock backs around the place a bit. David Coughlin back on his feet here anyway. Are ready to take this. Joe's shaken but not stirred. Good interchange there with Sean O'Brien. So Eamon Callahan being taken for a gallop there. Oh, that's good pace by Garrod Finn. It just went into a bit of traffic. That was good play there now by Niall McCarthy, the number 6. Oh, great score. Great score by David Coughlin there now, but Niall McCarthy, the centre back, just popping up there above and setting up a lovely assist. If it was in basketball, it would be an assist there. So that's better out of Kinsale now. 7 points to 2. So Connor goes looking for. He's got Dinjo over there. Oh, break is well won there though. Moskeith, but he's just stopping there for another collision. But there was no malicious intent or anything there, like just a clash. Moskeith with the ball under his arm there. So Sean O'Brien is playing way up the field here now on Joe Sullivan. I don't know if he's been done a positional switch or what, but the man wearing cornerback is playing at left half forward. So that was John O'Brien that was down there. Not a lot of ball gone over that side of the field yet. Ball just spilled there, and a quick improvise by Moss, and he got away with murder there. And that's Jack Curtin cutting through, and again the centre is wide open here. That's into Mike Mack. Oh no, it was James Forrest, and Rockchapel could regret that's 2 goal chances there now they've gone for, and they've got nothing out of them, and maybe they should just keep the scoreboard ticking over. About 20 minutes gone, 7 points to 2. David Coughlin with a long ball in there. Well contested inside there. Great hand got in there by, I think there was that ball broke down there to Harry Sheehan. I think it was the man that finished it with the left leg, and all of a sudden Rockchapel with the first 7 points of the game and Kinsale with the next 3. Would you say a half of 2 quarters? And I think it's Jerry Casey, the Rockchapel manager. Jerry Casey's turn to do a bit of pondering and wondering about what is going on here. Connor goes looking for Dinjo again, but it's Connor Keppel that's under it. Connor takes the mark. Connor restarts it quickly to William. William and Seamus finding each other again. Seamus just trying to burst through inside, but there's good defence there by Kinsale, but Rockchapel recovered the ball again, and that's popped out there to Kevin Collins, just showing up to Jack Curtin, and Jack space opening up inside. Tries to roll off the shoulder, and he does too. Gives a good ball to Kevin again. Kevin just threw it out there because he knew he was going to get bottled up. And Kinsale, Reno Regan back there now, and that was good defence by Kinsale, getting bodies back and closing down the space. Donegal Mahoney, David Coughlin there. And that's a good ball to John O'Brien, and Kinsale just building again there now. That's better now by Kinsale. Reno Regan, I think that's Timmy Broderick over there working hard there and popping that ball out there to Brian O'Neill. Lots of space inside. Only 2 forwards inside, and one of them is Colin Downey, that's miles away, can't be reached because he's way out in the left-hand corner trying to drag out his man Shane Curtin. I think that was John Welsh there giving away a soft enough free, but not a bad free maybe, because it just gives Rockchapel a chance to set their defence again. Linesman with the flag up here, and that's because Donegal Mahoney is down here injured. An interested spectator here tonight is Tony Collins, the Rockchapel man that's no resident of Kinsale. Although I don't think he's down there long enough to be swayed to support the blue and white boys yet. So Colin Murku just having a look at him there. Didn't even see what happened to Donegal there. Might be just but that ball drifted wide. So that's their third wide. Just a very quiet atmosphere when you don't have when you don't have more than the 199 supporters here. So Connor just switching the kick out this time. Just slipped through John Welch's fingers, and that was a great win there by Colin Donlan. John O'Brien there just looking for someone, pops it to the sub. He was unlucky there. David O'Keefe there just caught under the crossbar by Conor Murphy and cleared there by Noel Callahan. Conor Keppel. Joe Sullivan's running off his shoulder. Conor being patient on the ball. Pops it to Kevin Collins, dropping back in the pocket. William is surrounded. Give it to William with about 5 players. William twists and turns, and all of a sudden, William is in space. What a ball, Seamus Hickey. Seamus will be disappointed. He just built that, but recovers really well. Twisting and turning inside. I think it was Mike Mack. Great score by Mike Mack. That's his 3rd point of the game, and it could easily be before. But William Murphy did just tremendously well again there. Got a ball with about 5 players around him, 1 twist and 1 turn, and he's just soling up the field on his own, picking out Hickey. So Reno Regan coming out with this ball. Brian Coughlin. 2 huge men in the middle of the field, Brian and David. Just solo straight down the middle, but Hicks. Hicks, great work by Seamus there, but got a hand in and dispossessed, but the judge to have fouled. Brian Coughlin up. Will he go backwards? I'd say he probably will. Rockchapel closing down the options in front of him. Sean O'Brien is the choice, the number 2. Sean Welch now putting in the challenge. Ball just going astray there, but he recovered it. David Coughlin. Kevin Collins back there. He got away with that now. Took a lot out of it. The Chapel supporters there roaring for a free. But Kinsale, Sean O'Brien now recycling behind, 14 behind the ball. The only one up is James Forrest. Okay, it's good play there. Keelan O'Rourke cutting down the centre there, but again, Rockchapel have the bodies back and they're just struggling to get the shot in. That's Conor Keppel, I think they're just getting there. You can't just wrap the hand around. Against Drumtara, Rockchapel got off to a great start and then kind of lost their way a little bit, and we're not there at those levels yet, but they're just not having it all their own way. I suppose there was too much to hope for the way they started off. Gerard Finn standing over this. It's a good score by him. That's Gerard's 2nd point. Ball drop. Hicks strong on the ball is Hickey. Moss Keefe there too, and it's Kevin Collins. Kevin, but the referee just spotted there. Mike Mack was making the run inside, and he drew a foul there. His jersey was being a long ways out. The jersey was just pulled there by Reno Regan. That's the quick free. What's he going to do? Pops it back. Gave that ball into Kevin Collins, and a big hit in on Kevin, and the ball has gone out for 45. Well, the Rockchapel boys are claiming it's a 45. That was a big hit. That was a risky tackle, but the referee saw nothing wrong with it, and it was just it, but legal according to the referee. So we're very close to the 30-minute mark, and the umpire is signalling, so Rockchapel will be happy enough early. That's why in the whole game that they've done that. But the umpire is signaling the ball. Joe, your insight.
We're going for first 20 minutes really now. Can say we're going to get back into it. The water break, I think, to give them time to compose themselves. I think they've got a bit tighter around the middle of the field. We certainly had some chances. We should have been taking our points there. There's 2 or 3 chances where we should have taken our points rather than going for the juggler at this stage. Keep it ticking over. But I think Kinsale just battled down a bit, like, and just stuck in around middle of the field and instead of getting balls. That's the biggest change,
Yeah. Yeah, those 2 points. Although Mike Mack is traditionally a goal scorer, he's a man that his first instinct, if he